All right, well, the world's most prestigious Air and Space Hall of Fame will induct the distinguished class of 2019 tonight. KUSI's Dave Scott has been at the Air and Space Museum all day and now joins us live from the ceremony. Looks like a pretty big deal down there, Dave.
Absolutely, and this has been a big deal since the San Diego Air and Space Museum began in 1963 here in Balboa Park. And it's held at the Ford Building, built by the Ford Motor Company originally for automobiles. But now it has become one of the world's great repositories, really, if you will, and great museums in the world, especially in the nation. And one of the great things they do is hold a Legends of Flight Gala as part of the International Air and Space Hall of Fame. And that's part of the San Diego Air and Space Museum. They do this so that they can give to the community. They can give to our future generations. Joining me now is the CEO and President, Jim Kidrick. Jim, you've got a great lineup of folks here, and this is absolutely marvelous what you have.
Well, it really is in every way. It's a grand evening for San Diego and the International Air and Space Hall of Fame. We've got wonderful representatives. We've got Joan, Robert Jr., Joan's husband, Frank. And who are you?
Your friendly KUSI contributor and chairman of the San Diego Air and Space Museum, but thanks for asking.
And MC always. Mark, you got to have fun at this.
Oh, you love it. Well, you know, Dave, you're into all this. You do the World of Wonder with all these great historical. We understand legacy. Certainly all these people do because many of them make the legacy. It's a great night to not only honor the new inductees, if you will, in the Hall of Fame, but we have so many of our previous Hall of Fame recipients here tonight. You know, they come Bill Anders from Apollo 8. You talk about all the things he did. Most famous photographer, you know, Earthrise, Apollo 8, Christmas Eve, 1968. This is phenomenal stuff. These are the people kind of in the room tonight, and it is a record room. We've had big events, as you know, all the time. It's never been this big tonight.
Jimmy, I don't know how you pull this up, but you've stretched out the tables. You put tables where tables just don't go.
Well, we really did. Late in the day, we finally said, we think you'll be in the room, but we're not sure. And so it's a really exciting night because it did fill up. And, you know, it's really because of the people that we're honoring. It's about them.
And you honor them so that, I mean, what you do is really based on, you honor those legends who have paid their dues, and so that a future generation will maybe one day step in and become part of the gallery.
Well, we try to connect the dots because this is going to incentivize them to, as you just said, step up. This is all about the future greatest generations of our society, of America, of the world, and these are the kinds of people and organizations that have done so much that have contributed.
Let's talk to the greatest generation right now. We have Joan Garrett, and I got to tell you, what you started out as a nurse, you saw a need, and all of a sudden now you've brought medicine to flights all over the world.
Thank you very much. You know, this is really an honor to be here and to be among other aviation greats. So I view my role going forward is really to inspire younger generations to join this incredible industry. Aviation is where it's at. It's the future, it's the technology, and the passion really married together. And my colleague over here, Robert, I can add to that in a big way.
You got two colleagues. You got your husband here tonight. Frank, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. And if you want to know about nuclear power, this man can tell you a lot.
Well, I did a story with Admiral Dennis Wilkerson, and he said nuclear power is the safest, best way to go.
It is. There's no doubt. And the most environmentally friendly way to make electricity.
We can't just build them straight over tectonic plates, basically.
Well, you can. It just costs more.
Robert, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Nice to see you.
What's it like to be an honoree here tonight?
Well, I'm here to honor, the world's fastest airplane, actually through my father, who made the first flight on the SR-71 Blackbird. And, you know, he made that first flight 55 years ago, and it's still the highest and fastest airplane in the world. And that's pretty remarkable when you think about all the technological advancements that have occurred and, over all the years.
Is that like Mach 3? Do I have that right? Or?
That's correct. It's cruising speed speed was Mach 3.2, which equates to 2,200 miles an hour, and its cruising altitude or ceiling was 85,000 feet.
So even Chuck Yeager was a little bit jealous, right?
No doubt. He was absolutely jealous. He did get a backseat ride, though.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, yeah.
To all the honorees, and thank you very much. And Jim, it's going to be a great show. And Frank, thank you, sir, very much. You have a lot of other people coming tonight.
Well, there's this guy who's bringing my Amazon Prime order that I did. It's a little late.
Yeah. I was going to
But
see
he'll be here.
I was going to ask him if we could get 2 days free shipping on the moon.
Well, the thing is, we're honoring him at the museum tonight, Jeff Bezos, for Blue Origin, which is one of the great entities like SpaceX, all these others in the next realm of space exploration, where we go with the next greatest generation in space. So that in itself is a lifetime worth of work. I mean, he's a pretty phenomenal guy considering all the things he's into. So that's going to be an interesting part of tonight, along with all the other honorees. So quite a night.
And it'll be interesting to see if somehow Mr. Bezos materializes in front of our cameras.
He could
Jim,
wander in moments
you never
from now.
know.
Yeah.
You got to have that hope out
The
there.
entourage. Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right. We thank you so much, and we're going to have more. Plus your weather forecast, you know, we're talking rain and winter storm, a big one coming in for Thanksgiving.
And Dave, if you get to talk to Mr. Bezos, be sure to ask him how it feels to have $1 billion. What it feels like to spend $1 billion. I hope you get him. We'll be looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
All right, that'll be a definite world of wonder. Yeah.